Hey designers! In this video, we're going to create this animation quickly and easily in After Effects. Let's start by creating a new composition. I've set mine to 1920 by 1080. Now, grab the rectangle tool and draw a rectangle on the composition, positioning it so that it's half inside and half outside the frame. To move the anchor point to the center of the shape, press Ctrl and double-click on the anchor point tool. Let's align it properly. For this shape, we only need strokes, so let's remove the fill. Click on the fill option and select None. Now, choose a stroke color. Let's go with a reddish shade. Adjust the stroke size and tweak the shape if needed. With this layer selected, type Roundness in the search bar. You'll see the roundness property. Go ahead and increase the value to make the shape smoother. That looks good. Next, duplicate this layer by pressing Ctrl D. Change the stroke color of the duplicated layer to white. Open the layer's properties, click Add, and select Trim Paths. Inside the Trim Paths options, adjust the start and end values to create a smaller white stroke inside the main shape. Then open Stroke 1 options and change the line cap to round cap. Close the properties. Now that we have a ball-like shape, go back to the Trim Paths settings and tweak the start value for better alignment. Move the playhead to the first frame and adjust the offset value to position the shape at the top. For reference, enable Title Action Safe from the View options. This will help us align everything properly. Make sure the circle touches the border at the first frame. Now, move the playhead 30 frames forward. A quick shortcut for jumping 10 frames forward is Ctrl-Shift-Right arrow. Press it 3 times to reach frame 30. Now, let's adjust the offset value to make the ball move to the right side along the same line. Let's preview it. Select the first keyframe, press Ctrl-C to copy it, and move the playhead 30 frames forward. You're now on the second position. Again, move 30 frames forward and press Ctrl-V to paste the copied keyframe. Preview the animation. You'll see that the ball moves back to its original position. Click on the stopwatch next to Offset and type the following expression: loop out parenthesis. This will make the animation loop automatically. Select all keyframes and press F9 to apply Easy Ease, making the movement smoother. Let's preview it again. Now the ball moves continuously in a loop throughout the animation. Select the first shape layer, then grab the rectangle tool from the toolbar. In the top bar, you'll find an option called Tool Creates Mask. Select it. Use this tool to mask the lower part of the shape layer so that only the upper half is visible. The other part will be masked out, creating an interesting visual effect. Go to Layer, New, Solid, choose a color of your choice, and press OK. Move this below all other layers to complete the background. Now, let's add an eye to follow the ball. Select the pen tool and draw the shape of an eye. To curve the lower corners, choose the Convert Vertex tool and round them out. Use the Ellipse tool to draw a circle for the eyeball. Set its color to black and remove the stroke. Set the eye shape color to white for contrast. Select the eyeball layer and position it on the left side since the ball starts on the left. Move the playhead 30 frames forward, and as the ball moves to the right, move the eyeball to follow it. Move 30 frames forward again, and move the eyeball back to the left as the ball returns. Now, select all keyframes, right-click, and go to Keyframe Interpolation. Change the interpolation from linear to continuous wavier and press OK. This will round out the keyframes, making the movement smoother. Move the playhead to the second keyframe and adjust the motion curve so that it's not linear. Do the same for the third keyframe, rounding it as well. Let's preview it. Now apply the loop out expression to the position property as well. Hold Alt, click on the position stopwatch, and type loop out. The motion will repeat in a loop automatically. Next, ensure that the eyeball stays within the white shape. Select the white shape layer. Rename the layers to avoid confusion. Rename to white. Eyeball shape, rename to eyeball. Select the white shape layer, press Ctrl D to duplicate it, and move the duplicated layer above the eyeball. Now, select the eyeball layer and go to the Track Matte options. If you can't see them, click on the Toggle Switches modes to expand. Set the eyeball's track matte to Alpha Matte White to the duplicated white layer. Now, the eyeball will remain inside the white shape. Since we need two eyes, select all the eye-related layers. White, eyeball, and white 2 and pre-compose them. Now, duplicate the pre-composed eye by pressing Ctrl D, then move the duplicate to the right for the second eye. You can adjust the size of the mask to make the shape smaller or larger, depending on the look you want. To add a final effect, create a new adjustment layer. Go to Layer, New, Adjustment Layer. In Effects and Presets panel and search for Turbulent Displace. Apply it to the adjustment layer. Reduce the amount and size of the effect slightly for a subtle distortion. And that's it. If you found this tutorial helpful, like the video, leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe to Ace Designs for more content like this.